Okay guys, just a quick video that's going to mostly focus on the vintage collection figures that you can see in front of me. Just before I start, there is the Devil May Cry Dante, still sealed in the carton that it comes in. So he arrived today along with the carbonised Mando and Cara Dune, and I did show the other two carbonised figures yesterday. But I am going to go back over them because there is actually an ever so slight difference, which I will show shortly. And then the Black Series Din Djarin figure is out as well. So again, there's Dante. I'm going to do him in a separate video, just because I don't want to take away from the fact that the majority of the items here are Star Wars. Alright, so I'll take a look at the Mando first. So of course we do know that Mando's name is Din Djarin, in brackets the Mandalorian and the Child. So what's new to the Black Series set this time around is and I apologise for the light not being the best, it is because everything in the packet is of course silver. So the tracking fob and the Beskar blocks, I believe, are the only new accessories, along with the Child's pram. And it's a bit hard to see, but it is on one of those floating stands, which is quite nice. We do get the Child. I think he's painted differently to how he was in the little carton that he come in first time round. And then, of course, we can see Din Djarin, and you can see that for whatever reason, they have chosen to include a sculpt under the helmet. Yeah, so we do have the sidearm and his long Mandalorian arm, and you can see that he is obviously in the Beskar, and it continues that themed look, and this one is actually marked as number 5 in the series. Now, the Clone Wars Black Series, a lot of people are having trouble getting those because the wave is Walmart exclusive, other than the very small allocation that Zen got. The only Clone Wars one I've been able to get is Ahsoka. Don't know if I'll get the others. But yeah, there was the Loyalist, the Super Commando, and the 501st Trooper. So you're not 100% sure on that. But again, it's got very nice artwork along the side. It is Mando carrying the Child. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we do get another picture on the back with the blurb. So again, this came out today. It was originally delayed to the 15th, but they brought it back forward again. So that's quite a nice surprise that they brought the release date forward again. Alright, so with the trilogy collection. So I did show the Remnant Trooper first yesterday, so I'll start with him. So you can actually see already, there is actually a pretty big difference. You can see that the carbonized version is a lot darker than the standard. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I wouldn't have noticed it unless I did have them both side by side, but yes, this one is a lot glossier than this one, and this one does have that that greyish tinge to it that the Black Series had. Again, I think the metallic is a lot better in the Black Series scale, and I will show you that Cara Dune is probably by far the best, but it is still noticeable on Mando. So again, pretty good difference from these guys. So I'll just pop those to the side. Alright, so Cara Dune is by far the most noticeable. So again, the image on the card is identical, but straight away you can see that her sidearm is a different color. I mean, well, her blaster is a different color. Sidearm is slightly different color. And then you can see the metallic coming across almost immediately. So there is metallic blue in there. Holding it on this angle, you can see it a lot more. So again, it just shows that they're the 4 that are out so far. And then if you have the standard, you can see that it's just standard paint there. So again, if I bring it over, you can see just from that angle the light aqua versus, well, the metallic aqua versus the normal aqua colour. So again, it's quite noticeable on Coragen. Look, from Big W, the Big W ones were obviously cheaper than Pop Cultures. For the $7 difference or whatever, I don't really think the carbonised version is worth it. But I mean, it looks nice. If you really want to hunt them down, go for it. I'll probably stop after these four for the smaller scale, unless they're really cool characters. Last but not least, we have Mando. So again, here is standard Mando, carbonised Mando. So again, we get the really cool metallic picture, and we can actually see a bit of a difference. Mostly in the leg armor, you can tell that the copper in the leg armor is a lot more metallic, and the Beskar leg plate is definitely more metallic here than here. Other than that, though, it is quite hard to tell the difference. I suppose you can see that the helmet is obviously a lot nicer on the carbonised version, and the chest plate is just that tinge lighter. Like I said, I don't know if you really want to pay the extra amount. I mean, the helmet is definitely really cool and metallic versus the flat colouring there. I suppose the more you go closer in, the easier it is to tell the difference. But yeah, it's up to you whether you choose to get them or not. As I said, there are subtle differences, but I don't think it's worth the price difference. That's just my opinion. Alright, as I said, I'm going to do this guy later, once I check him out and everything. And if you were on the Galaxy page, I did post the list of those figures, but are releasing hopefully next week. And then hopefully they're shipped out in time. I've requested PayPal invoices. They reckon they were doing them up today for me, but I'm yet to receive them. So hopefully they pop in early tomorrow. Otherwise, I might have to call them again later in the week. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This has been a quick look at the Din Djarin 2-pack and the carbonised vintage collection figures.